right. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Bodybuilding News Network of Two Bros, One Pod, episode 12, I do believe it is. And we are blessed again with the amazing, strikingly good looking Marx Max Muscle.
Yeah, come on, do it.
Hey, yo.
Christmas mug here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, a very special Christmas installment.
Sophia, Dorothy, Rose, Nylan, and
Mm,
even Blanche Devereaux.
mm. Can't, yeah, you bring them up every once in a while, and I can't say I'm
Well,
too familiar with the Golden Girls.
that's a special Christmas one.
Yeah. Did you bust it out just for the holidays?
Oh yeah,
All right.
it'll be put away. It'll be put away. You won't see this one again.
Oh, okay.
Might see the red ones.
Hmm. I think I think I only have the number one cat dad, and then I have one from EvoGen Nutrition. Those are the only two
Hmm.
cups I have. I'm a very
Cups or
simple person.
mugs?
I like mugs, mugs.
Mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of my thing. I have a bunch of them.
Yeah. Well, you always say you're going to cook up a pot of coffee before a podcast, so you're a big coffee
Always.
guy.
It's my beer.
There you go. Yeah,
My
it's a,
beer.
a good trade-off. So, Mark's Max Muscle, what is going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness on this special New Year's Eve 2023?
I am quite excited about the Arnolds, obviously.
Ooh,
Like
the Arnolds, all three, or just the Ohio?
they're so big that yeah, just the Ohio for now, and we'll see if I'm still alive after the explosion to, enjoy the
Yeah,
UK, and then there's a Brazil, I believe.
yep, yep.
But
Our
the
hearts might give
UK,
out.
the UK, I believe Hattie's in that one as well.
Yes, I did see the
So
most
it's
recent
just
poster.
insane. And they hopefully give them some extra ching
Prize
ching.
money. Well,
Yeah.
they definitely bumped it up last year. I remember AJ was posting on it about
The
the
Arnold itself.
the Arnold UK, the prize money getting
Oh,
increased.
what did they
That
get? 20?
I can't remember, but it was like over 100.
No.
It was like 200,000 or something total. It
Oh,
was a big
total.
prize.
Yeah. I'm talking top prize for the Open.
Oh, I don't know. It's got to be a lot though. They made it a big deal.
Lately, they've only been giving them 10 grand.
Yeah, they've been giving him 10 grand for the last 30 years.
Oh, no, you watch this Prague Pro 2018, Rolly Winkler. Look at his check.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when he won the Prague
How much was
versus the
that?
Prague. Oh, like 50 grand?
Oh, here we go, Mark. Let's take a look here. I'll share the screen. I knew it was a big number. This
Prague
is going to
Pro
blow you away.
2018, I believe it's 650,000
Yep.
to be won. Total prize money. So it's
Yes.
going to be, is this the
The
UK?
Yeah, Arnold UK, but it includes the Arnold Strongman. I think it's total.
Oh, well,
So
that
that's
would
why the
be
prize purse
it
is
would
so
be
big.
half that. That would be half that.
Yeah. I think the description says we are offering a groundbreaking $500,000 in prize money for the Arnold Classic UK and an additional $150,000 to the Strongman.
Oh, well, that's
It's still a lot of
still
money.
no, you're froze.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
froze up there.
Yeah, you froze up too. But you can hear me, right?
No, oh well, that's not bad then.
Yeah. Yeah. 500,000
Did I did I freeze
total.
up again?
A little bit here and there.
What divisions do we got?
Uh, I think it's open, classic, bikini,
Classic,
maybe, yeah, classic, yep. Men's physique.
classic. Men's physique, they take a little bit.
Yep. And then the women's divisions, you're going to have at least bikini, maybe wellness.
Always. Probably wellness. And
Yeah.
there's wheelchair, I can imagine.
Yeah, wheelchair usually. And maybe figure. Sometimes the women's muscle divisions, physique, figure, and women's bodybuilding, those ones don't really make it into a lot of shows.
No. Which is sad. They even
Yeah,
took the physique out of the Arnold, Ohio
yeah, they did.
last
Yep.
year, which was ridiculous.
Very ridiculous. So, yeah, I think the Arnold Classic UK is going to be a great show. It's uh it's growing, you know. They had the Two Bros One Pro uh British Championships, I think is what it's called, a few years ago. And
Hmm.
then that show I think turned into the Arnold Classic UK. Was it 2 years ago? It kind of got kind of funny with politics. The promoter
Diasha won 2 years ago, I believe,
was
wasn't it?
yeah, and then no, when did James ever win the classic, or did he win the British Grand Prix?
James.
Hollingshed.
Oh, I don't think he won the British Grand Prix.
Yeah, he won the British. And
Wasn't the
then
Arnold.
James Diasha won one, and then was it Patrick Johnson that won one as well? Or did he placed second?
He placed second. He defeated James Hollingshead, Martin
And Martin,
Fitzwater,
yep.
which kind
Um,
of derailed Martin.
yep. But he came back though. Was the Arnold UK his last show or was it his first one?
No, no, I think that was his last showing.
Okay, he did that in Texas.
He did Texas before that, and he looked better in Texas.
Yep. A little sharper.
Well, even the paint was bad on him or something. He just
Hmm.
looked a little off.
Yeah.
You
I
get
think
discouraged when you know you're going to be that far down, and they probably both realized they were going to lose to Patrick, him and Nate or
hmm.
James.
Yeah.
So a little discouraging. Could take the sting out of your flexes.
Yep. The pop, that presentation, the crispiness, yeah.
Wow. Pop, wow.
Do what?
The pop, the wow.
Oh, the wow, yeah. The
Yeah.
wow. I'm wondering, I was looking at Rubiel Mascara's recent physique updates, and I wish he kind of posed a little harder, and I kind of wish his facial expressions were a little bit more expressive.
Yeah, I did notice an improvement in the front double.
Oh yeah?
There was one picture he posted where he really kind of had, because when you look at the video of him posing on stage, looks like he's almost coming down a little bit
Mm,
too much, where it's just the biceps, and he's not really, because I know he has the meat, he has the
yeah.
groceries, but there was this picture he posted, I think, on IG, and you could see nice little sweeps coming out. So he's learning.
Mm.
Just a
It's like
young fella, right?
he's got to be
Yeah.
pretty young, yeah. Let's
There's
take
the
a look.
one there. Yeah, look at the arms there compared to the on stage. I mean, that's if he can maintain that, you maintain your composure.
Yep.
Yeah, he looks good.
I wonder, besides what we've already mentioned, I wonder what he can do to bring in more conditioning.
Just compete.
Yeah. Is that because it's not his first year, but because he's been competing for a little bit, but this is his first
Never,
pro
never
year.
seemed to look. Never seemed to look this big before.
Not this big, no. I think he blew
He
up.
was big, but I mean, you throw on that extra size, and it's like you see what he was doing for squats.
Mm, no,
30
no,
reps. 30
really.
reps. Yeah.
Well, that's a
That's
lot.
insane. That just goes to show you because Tom Platz, he was a high repper too.
Yep.
He would
And
do
Tom had
insane,
massive
like
legs.
50 reps with an
Yeah.
insane amount of weight. He would do like competitions with a strongman,
Hmm.
where the strong man would do so much weight and Tom could do a lighter weight for more reps or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting because Tom was insane strong.
Yeah. He never really was he a first call out kind of guy at the
Tom
Olympia?
Platz?
Yeah.
Tom Platz? Oh, yeah, but he
Yeah.
tore his bicep. He tore his bicep, and then he was always 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th.
Mm.
But they're in 81, I believe it was, because 1980 he did look good, but he was kind of a new guy, and I think they put him way down. But 81, I believe it was he placed what, 3rd?
Oh, yeah, I think I remember hearing he placed like in that top three. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, yeah, he got 3rd, I believe.
Your camera's off.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I can see me.
I cannot see you. It's just a big gray box.
I
Now it's
turned it on and
hilarious.
off. Can you see me now?
No,
I'm John Cena then, I guess. Ba, ba,
I
da,
I
ba.
guess people just get to audio. It's an audio only episode. You get to listen to the sultry voices of Josh Sanch and Marx Max Muscle.
Can you see me now?
I cannot. No. There,
Oh,
I turned it off.
n- yeah, now I can't see me. Start my video.
Now try it. There we go. I'm magical.
Perfect.
Welcome back.
To the
Who else?
very not Christmas episode. Isn't this a New Year's episode or?
No, this will be. I'm gonna edit this tonight and get it out.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. This will be a very
Ready for
special.
the longer day. The winter solstice. Christmas
Oh,
solstice.
is that a thing? Christmas Day is longer?
That's why it is.
Oh, I didn't know.
I just think it's so hilarious when people don't know what that is. And that's how a lot of old religions started. Because the days
Mm.
get shorter and shorter and shorter. And to them that was evil winning. But
Oh,
on there's 2 days where it stays. It stops getting shorter. It's like,
Easter.
if it gets any shorter, we're gonna be in the dark, but it stays the same for 2 days. And then on Christmas Day, December 25th, the days start to get longer.
Oh, so
So
okay.
that's
Yeah,
why it
because
is on the
it's
25th.
4:50 p.m. right
And
now, and it's
and
already kind of dark.
that's the only date that's set in stone.
Hmm.
If you went long enough, other days wouldn't be the same day, and that's why the leap years are tossed in there.
Oh.
And if you go long enough, they take the leap year away for a year.
Hmm.
Or for, like, every 4 years they have it.
Yeah, yeah. I knew it
Every
wasn't
4
every
years.
year. Like somebody who's
It's
born on leap
every
year.
4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Someone's like, "Oh, I was
It's this
born on leap
year.
year, so I'm only."
It's this year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Meh. That was so
That's one of
funny when
them
you
old,
came in. Hey, yo,
"Hey, yo,
I haven't heard that in a while.
everybody listen to me." That's Razor Ramon. That's my Razor
Yep.
Ramon impression.
Hey, I got a lot of good. We got a lot of good replies about people enjoying your wrestling monologues. So keep them coming.
Hey, I got a lot of wrestling knowledge,
You
but
do
I
this.
try not to talk about it because and I understand this. It's like if somebody started talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger or something, I would mention a modern day bodybuilder. And
Mm,
somebody starts talking about modern wrestling, if it happened after 2005, say, 4 or 5, I stopped watching it altogether. I
yeah.
have no idea. There's been careers that started and done now.
Mm,
Never seen them wrestle once.
interesting.
And I'm not about to invest any time getting back into it.
Wow.
I've passed over it on, like, I go to my brother's house, wrestling will be on, and I'm like, "This sucks so bad
Hmm.
that I would rather watch football."
Yes. Or
And
UFC.
oh, I would love to watch UFC. I still
Yeah.
watch UFC.
That's fun.
I'll watch the odd fight, like boxing. I'll always turn some boxing on, watch the odd fight.
Mm. In between your full-time YouTubing.
Yeah, or like I said, if I go to my brother's or whatever, watch the hockey game between periods or whatever. There's UFC fights. Oh
Mm.
yeah, put the fights on. We'll catch a good fight. Sometimes you do. You get to see a good fight.
Yeah.
But I'm behind on that too. I have no idea who any of these fighters are.
Yeah, me neither. I
They
haven't
used to
I haven't followed that in a long time.
no, it's difficult now. They used to
Yeah.
have a star. They'd have a star for 4 or 5 years.
Hmm.
Be a champion for that long. Well, I don't know if they had it that long. Maybe Anderson Silva was champion for a long time.
Yep.
And it seemed
Yep.
like at that point there was champions that held the title for a long time.
Yep.
Matt Hughes, remember Matt Hughes?
Matt Hughes. Yep.
He was a wrestler, and I was never impressed with him as a fan because his fights weren't that exciting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was a strong wrestler, and he'd lose from time to time.
Hmm.
He'd lose, but then he'd come back and he'd win, and couldn't beat George St. Pierre though.
Well, I mean, he was one of the best of all time.
He beat him the first time they fought though.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the last time.
Well, George was just an up and comer.
Yeah.
He kind of got a nice title shot there, and
Mm.
Matt beat him with an armbar, I believe. But the fight showed George was just a I don't know what he was, where he his discipline came from, but it didn't
Yeah.
matter. It was it's mixed martial arts now, and Matt Hughes was a strong wrestler,
Mm.
so he's thinking, "I'm gonna drop this guy," but I believe GSP took him down. Wasn't even thinking maybe, or he really is a strong wrestler and didn't know it.
Mm.
So GSP was more than he more than his resume said.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, resumes are hard to the old UFCs were hilarious. This
Oh,
guy's a triple degree black belt and Jeet Kune Flying Fist Jodo Jujo,
yo,
all these
judo. Yeah.
different names, and he's 300-0 in challenge matches, they'd call them, and it's like,
Sure.
okay, who did this guy fight? And then you'd see a Dawn Fry or something come in there, former wrestler and boxer, and 3-0, 3
Yep.
knockouts, UFC fights. It's like, oh my god, this guy's gonna destroy this dude. Dawn Fry, he was
Yeah.
a man's
He
man.
he was hard.
He's gonna punch your face off, or you're gonna knock him out.
Yep.
That's the only way.
That's all he did.
Yeah.
Just slugfest.
He got criticized too from pure wrestlers back then.
Hmm.
Oh, Fry shouldn't fight like that. He'd be better if he just took the guy down. And it's
Hmm.
like, hey, we're fans here watching. We need to see some excitement.
Yep.
They
That's
would pay
why
certain
UFC
fighters.
is more exciting than boxing in a lot of ways.
Yeah, yeah. There was a plateau of excitement there when the UFC first started, and like they started to get into the late teens and the 20s, and it's like
Hmm.
there's no more of these guys that they found from the islands with challenge matches who provided an excellent beating, might I add. But
Hmm.
there was more, and they had rounds. They had to have rounds, and there was less stoppages. They had to use the judges a lot more,
Mm.
and it's like it. But then stand up came back into it a little bit more, and it
Yeah.
wasn't all just ground fighting arm bars. They were able to say, "Okay, you're not taking me down." Like Chuck Liddell, he used his wrestling as defense.
Hmm.
We're standing up, we're striking.
Yep.
Bad place to be.
Yeah, I always enjoyed those fights more than the more grapplers or the submission guys.
I like when it goes back and forth,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, not
not
just
those
all
fights
stand up.
where they're on top of each other, like punching, missing a little bit, and then go for 4 rounds like that.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, Big John McCarthy, stand them guys up.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it worth the ticket price.
Well, that's the exciting fighters.
Mm. And how do we bring that to bodybuilding?
Got to keep bodybuilding basic.
Yeah.
You got to prioritize the exposure that the fans have to these physiques so they
Mm,
can say, "Oh my God, look at that guy." And you can't do that when you got these smoke rolling in and
yeah.
laser lights going off. That's
Even this year, there's a lot of
it's like
smoke.
you asked me that question, I'm like, "You know how exactly how we could fix it," but they won't do it. They won't do it.
Well, well,
This
look at the New
fake brick
York
wall
Pro.
would be better than what they got.
Yeah, but so Steve Weinberger, his
Weinberger.
show, Weinberg, yeah, his show,
Big
the New York
Steve.
Pro, yeah, Big Steve. It always has a flat background. They never have LEDs. Yet, so many other shows try to do LED screens and lasers and smoke.
You know you know why? Because
Why?
the Olympia is the standard.
Mm,
If they're saying they're doing it at the Olympia, it can't be wrong. It can't be.
mm.
And they did it 3 years in a row like that with smoke. It just seems like there's a mist in the air or
There
something.
is. There's literally a mist.
Like, we used to do that for wrestling, right? They'd blow our smoke or whatever. That smoke would trail around the entire event.
Yeah, the auditorium was like foggy. You could tell.
That's the prioritize. They
Yeah,
have to prioritize the clear air. It's gotta be clear.
yeah. I guess what I was thinking was, how could we bring that into bodybuilding? Is, you know,
But
Steve has done a,
making the big names, you mean? Like, making the
well,
superstars?
yes, you could do, in Olympia TV's doing a good job of hyping up stuff, and the Femi Flex Friday TV show with Wings of Strength, they're doing a good job with the ladies, but who's doing that for the men's open to really make things really exciting? And
It
not just at the Olympia, but every show, or every once in a while you have like a really exciting battle.
that's the thing. It only works when the guy is good. Like,
Mm,
Blessing Awadibo, he would have been a good character for bodybuilding,
yep,
but he sucks.
yeah,
With all due respect, I love you, Blessing, but you
yeah.
suck.
At the Olympia
You
level, you suck.
And I mean that as what he could be doing and where
Of
he
course.
could be placing versus where he is. He's losing to guys like, I'm not going to even,
Yep.
I'll throw Theo. Theo always gets he's losing to Theo Le Guerriere
Hmm.
or Theo Le Guerriere.
Yep.
Theo.
Teal. Yeah.
And he's getting better. He could Brandon Curry this whole son of a gun.
Hmm.
Nobody sees him coming.
Mm.
Well, I
There's a
shouldn't say
lot of
that too
guys that
loud.
could really, really rise through the ranks really quick. But I think with this whole Derek Lunsford thing, they're really going to be pushing him for a few more years, unless Big Ramy shows up undeniable.
This next couple of years is going to be telling. If he wins one more, he's going to win three.
Mm,
And if he wins three, if he gets out of that three, if he starts winning more than three, he's probably going to win a pile.
yeah.
And the deeper it gets, the harder. Cora's still, it's going to be hard for him. They might not want him to beat Phil's record.
I'm thinking he might max out around Jay.
Four?
Yeah. Maybe four, or maybe Dorian.
You got to think Jay held more time because he lost it and got it back. So that's kind of five years he had.
Yeah. Where he was on the top.
Nobody ever had that much as much time as Arnold, because
Hmm.
Arnold was Olympia champion in 1980 and in 1970. 10
Hmm.
years. Nobody will ever do that.
Yeah.
So Arnold does have a record of Olympia champion.
Hmm.
But could Derek do that? He's 30.
I don't know. After
He's
doing that
30.
Superset Man challenge, I wasn't really impressed with Derek as much as I
He
thought I
doesn't
was going
do
to be.
well. He doesn't do well in pictures.
Yeah.
Doesn't do well. Any picture comparison. And Big Grammy 2020 doesn't exist anymore.
Mm,
Sean Roden's not there.
yep.
And he was great. He beat Phil Heath.
Yep.
I mean, and Brandon Curry was heck on wheels in 2019. He's
Hmm.
half the size now.
Mm.
So that ain't happening. So yeah, it's, he's got to get the front dialed in. But is there
Yeah.
anybody out there with a dry enough back that can use the front? Like Samson,
Mm.
I don't got nothing say good to say about Samson's physique this year at the Olympia. I love the guy. I was so excited to see his abs shredded, things of that nature, and it was not what I seen.
Yeah. Not a lot of detail, not a lot of
No,
separation.
no. And maybe that's why he's competing. 'Cause he has the size. He doesn't need no off season.
Hmm.
I don't think. You're placing third at the Olympia. You got the size.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he's doing the right thing, dialing it in.
Mm.
Says you only got 9 minutes
Yeah.
remaining.
I think I stopped paying for the premiere version, so it only gives me a certain hours of recording a month for free. Interesting. I
Well, that's no good. We
might
got
have
to
to
wrap
renew
this
that
up in nine
subscription.
minutes.
Yeah, the pressure's on. Well, we try to keep it under 30 anyways. People really like the short, condensed ones.
Yeah. No, no, for
It
sure. Sure.
kind of what I was getting at when we first started. I was amazed the first 2 days of the last episode. The amount of views, it was climbing with the same, aggression as my other normal news videos. So
Awesome.
I was really impressed with the feedback from,
Yeah, you did. Your last one there, the Superset Man one, did very well.
oh, I was surprised that, yeah, I saw it went pretty slow, and then I came back in the morning and it was over 1,000, and I was like,
Did you figure out the pictures? Like, were you able to get the pictures clearer?
no, no, nobody complained about it but you. So
No. Well, it's fine. That's fine
yeah,
then. Nobody complained.
yeah, that's
But
kind of
it's
what I was waiting
funny
for, was people to complain.
when I used to copy paste them from the Instagram Messenger off the computer,
Uh-huh.
they would be tiny. But now
Oh.
they changed it. I honestly think they changed it because it actually they're full size now.
Hmm.
So interesting.
Yeah,
But no, no, that video did well.
it did very well. I was very happy with that. I just dropped one talking about Chris Bumstead's gender reveal, and Flex Wheeler. He had some surgery, so it gave an update on that. Vlad Suharuchko still shredded in the off season. What the heck's going on with that?
You're on fire, man. Keep it going. Keep
I
it
already
going.
have, I think I have three more articles I want to talk about in another video, but today will be three videos, so I want to stop at three. Because if I do,
Superset Man back in action too. It's nice to see.
yep, very happy to see
And
him back.
Kenson, he's been down a little bit there. He's been out busy, and it's gonna be nice to see him come back into the mix once he's and
Yeah,
when you're starting, doesn't matter. It's not your
yeah.
full-time job, doesn't matter. You can pick right up. It's when
Hmm.
it's my full-time job, so I a day that goes low is like a day that doesn't, you're not making any money, so
Doesn't pay the bills, yeah.
doesn't pay the bills.
Mhm. Muscle Discord. This is their 1 year anniversary. 5,000 subscribers. They had a
Yeah,
big year.
I watched their video, and it was a shame too because they were talking about all these comparisons, and I'm like, "I have that one. You can go over to my channel and click on them."
Yep,
'Cause he's a nice guy. I've liked his videos there or his things on Instagram or whatever, and he followed me on Instagram.
yep,
So,
yeah.
cheers. Yeah. He's
He
never
seems
asked
like
me
a,
to be on the show, but
yeah. He offered it. We still need to coordinate it, but yeah. I talked with him like with the voice messaging, and he seems like a
no,
pretty good guy. And he's
yep.
been around the industry for a while. I
Yeah, he
saw him with
competed.
yeah, yeah. He's
He's
been
Canadian, eh?
oh, is he? Oh
Oh,
shoot.
yeah, yeah, I do believe so. I could be
Oh, hey,
wrong
would you
on
look
that,
at
eh?
there?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Ooh,
Way up north.
ow, that stings, eh?
I was running yesterday and I sat on a pile of burrs after my run, and oh, that was rough. Picking burrs out of your butt.
Like a burdock?
It's like little burrs in the grass. It's a Texas thing.
It's not a burdock?
What's a burdock?
Those little round burdocks, you get them stuck in your hair,
Yeah,
you're
burdock. Yep,
screwed.
yep.
Wouldn't be as bad for you,
No,
obviously.
yeah.
But I mean, for me, it's not that good of a scene.
Yeah. You
I
would
get
be
one haircut a year, whether I need it or not. I do it with
Bur-
a buck knife.
oh, really? Yeah, why
Man's
not?
hair.
Hmm. So let's see. Arnold, Ohio. What are you most excited for?
Hattie Shupin.
It's got to be
Hattie
Hattie.
Shupin to be competing, not in the Olympia. It's gonna
Yep.
be insane. Imagine Hattie Shupin without the Olympia pressure.
Yeah. Where he
He's
can
gonna
just
be
come
heck
into
on
his
wheels.
show and just, I
And
mean,
he
who even knows
wants
what he
to
does?
win. He wants to win so bad he's salivating
Yeah.
just thinking about it.
Just run the gauntlet. Win the Arnold, Ohio, win the Arnold, UK.
Because if you think about it, Hattie's never won.
Yeah.
He
Ever
won
since
he
Vancouver.
won he won the Olympia. Did he
Oh,
win
and
yeah, he won the Vancouver, and that was like 2019.
yeah, long time
And
ago.
since then, realistically, Hattie has never won.
Hmm.
So he finally tasted victory, and then
Yeah.
sorry, you're back down. So
Hmm.
Hattie's wins, he doesn't have that many wins. It's funny.
Yeah. He's kind of like William Bonac. He was second a few years.
Bonac, the Olympia,
Yeah.
just the once, I think.
Was it really just once?
I believe
Wow.
so. Just in 2019.
And
Depleted
Rolly was
depleted
second
by now.
once, right?
Rolly was third.
Third.
Rolly was never second.
Wow. Wow.
Now, Bonac was third in 2017, and
Okay.
that was maybe his best. That was when Big Rammy placed second to Phil,
Hmm.
if you remember that.
Yes, I remember
And
that. Yep.
that was the best Bonac.
Hmm.
Just
Yeah.
full, huge, round.
Hmm.
But he
Good
won the Arnold a
times.
couple of times. And this will be
Yeah.
Samson's attempt at defending the title, and they're actually talking about that, which I love.
Yeah. They're made.
They
Yeah.
never ever talk about that.
The reigning, the defending. I mean, it makes nice. It adds a storyline. It adds excitement. Kind of what we were
You'll
talking
be,
about earlier.
it's been a while since we've seen a two in a row.
Mm. Yeah. Bonac was probably the last one back to back.
I think
Or
Branch Warren did it in like
didn't Dexter do it?
2010 or 11 and 12. Dexter did, but before that,
Oh, okay.
like 8 and 9 maybe.
Hmm.
Kai won two in a row, but I think
Yep.
Branch Warren, Branch, I think won it in 2011 and 12 or 10
Really.
and 11. 10 and 11. I can't remember.
But that was before Kai, right?
I'm getting old. That was
Yeah.
after Kai. Kai won it in
Really,
like
after.
9 and 10 or Kai won it and then he didn't win it and then I think he came back and won it again. But I believe he won it like 3 times maybe. Because
Yeah.
Kai won it in 2016 as well,
Hmm.
right? So
Think so, yeah. Wow. Yeah, bodybuilding was really exciting back then.
see
And
Bonac won it, I
yeah,
think like 2018
yeah. And
and
then Curry
Dexter
and
got second.
Dexter. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I think bodybuilding was really exciting back then. And now it's a different kind of excitement. I'm
I'm
just
excited
waiting
about
for
the
like
look of
the
this year.
yeah, the Arnold's gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure I won't be attending in person, unfortunately, but I will be watching and covering it remotely as much as I can. Um, I've got some military stuff that's looming in the distance, so I might be uh I might be
Lingering?
away,
Could be
lingering. Yep,
lingering.
yep. I'm just waiting on that piece of paper telling me you're going here. So we'll find out. But as we wind down another episode here of Two Bros One Pod, I know I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'm sure Mark appreciates everyone watching as well.
Oh, come on.
Hey yo.
Hey,
And
yo.
make sure you guys subscribe. Drop comments down below of topics you want us to discuss and questions that you might have. But that'll do it for myself and my strikingly good looking co host, Mark's Max Muscle. for another episode of Two Bros One Pod. As always, thank you so much for stopping in and checking out another episode here on the Bodybuilding News Network. I'm your host, Josh Sanch, and like I said, my co-host, Marx Max Muscle. Thanks again for
Pleasure always.
watching. Consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Right
Hey.
before, right before it cuts out.